Hello, I'd like to show you a journal. I think I'm going to call it Ocean Voyage, but my grandson might want to call it something different. This is a journal that I've made for my grandson. Made it on Sunday, so it's not for sale. He picked out this picture, he wanted it on the cover, and I added this one, so he hasn't seen this. I'll be giving it to him as part of his birthday. Usually we give him money for Lego, but I thought, well, I'll give him this too. It'll be fun. And he wanted some driftwood on it, so I put some driftwood on it. And it was a piece that we got on one of our outings. And I put some shells, and there's a starfish and a little fish here and tassels. And this here, I'm going to make it really easy for him. He can just go like that, and it opens up. It's got 3 signatures, a big button there, and it's plain on the back. It's nice hand-dyed fabric, cotton, and I think this is fabric that either I dyed or my mom dyed. Yeah, one of us dyed this. It's fabric I've had for a while, and I put it on top of a cereal box, but I also put some padding underneath, so it's got a nice cozy feel to it. I got a little carried away on the first part of this, but I know he'll appreciate it. Made a little mini booklet here. A little metal fish there, and some journaling space in here. I think that's onion dyed paper, or is it, no, I think that is pomegranate dyed paper. I did a whole bunch of dyeing a few weeks ago, and now I've already forgotten what the different papers are. A little tag he can use, and he knows how to write now and read, so he'll have fun with this. And I think this might even be a local one, yeah, from somebody on our island, and he can write in there. This is the sort of sight you see when you're often when you go on our ferries. I've seen that when I was out in a little boat once with my husband and some friends. And this was from, oh, I forget what this was from, but I added this on here to cover up the advertising that was on it. It's like a little mini magnifying glass for him to play with. And in here I put some stickers. You know how kids are with stickers, and these are a bunch of sea themed stickers because that's what he wanted. He wanted an ocean themed journal. And I'd showed him this picture. He really liked it too. This isn't to do with the ocean. I just thought it was fun. And the colors in that remind me of a shell. Yeah, I showed him this, and he liked this picture. And I think that's either a postcard or a card. And then this opens up into a little booklet. It's made from a Kleenex box. And there's some papers, lots of space for him to write. But I also thought he might want to put his stickers in there. It could be almost like a sticker book. So it's almost like a journal within a journal. I think he'll like that. I don't remember which way it goes. I think it goes that way. And here we have some book page made into a little tuck, and love this picture. That's also from a book. Sticker. I did put some stickers in it already, but there's lots of room for him to add things or write things, and readings for him to do as well. I had fun putting these stickers in there. And there's a postcard in there. This is a place that we've been to. It's not that far from where we are. And here there was an old bookmark. I thought with the ship on it, I thought that'd be cute to put in here. There's writing space there. It also works as a little tab, like that. Here's a little journal card. And pocket. And this fabric is kind of a special meaning because we had a big bag of these little squares, and when he was a toddler, he just loved to play with the fabric squares, and we'd both organize them and create like little mosaics on the carpet with them. And then recently I came across the big bundle and I washed them all, and now I'm using them for junk journaling, so I thought I'd put one in here. And this has almost a sea like theme to it, and I've layered it with some spies tape and just some cotton there. That was fun to put together. I think you'll like that. And here is a little pocket, and it's got some shell bits and a piece of driftwood that we also gathered from one of our trips to the local beach. So put that in there, and he can add to it if he wants. And here's a little colorful seahorse. And there's a, I think it's a postcard. No, it's from a greeting card made into a journal card. Tea-dyed. And I think this here comes out. Yes, it does. It's a little booklet made from some encyclopedia page to do with the ocean. Tried to make this boyish. I mean, it doesn't matter so much these days whether you add pink to boy things or not, or vice versa. But the blue really, I thought, was the way to go on this one because of the blue ocean. And this is a neat old postcard too, barnacles. So made, or at least the picture was taken locally. Oh yes. And here's a pocket here too, with a little old stamp from the Maldives. You can collect things in there right on the back of that. Here's a little card made in Hawaii. And in here, we've got a map. Oh, I took that off. I wondered why that wasn't staying as well. I thought this button was a lot like a sea urchin or a starfish, so I put that one there. That's vintage. It's cutesy. Some stamping. And a pocket made from a greeting card with another tag in it. From a picture from the calendar. And this here, got this from a thrift store. There's a couple of them in a bundle of cards, and that looks like it might even be wood. Yeah, it's got green on it like it's wood, and it's beautiful. So I thought, oh, he'll like that. There was 2 of them. My husband likes the other one, so I gave that one to him. Yeah, my grandson definitely appreciates art already, and that's because his dad definitely does, and his stepmom. Vintage encyclopedia page. I think that's airmail paper. And some handmade paper. Here's an interesting picture from a book. And another tag you can write on the back. There's a feather from the beach. And here we've got, oh, this was something else I thrifted. And it's, I think, a local artist as well. I love the colors in that. So cheerful. Pardon my stomach growling. It thinks it's lunch already, and it's not. And there's a card here. My stomach is as bossy as Deja's. Deja wakes me up if I don't get up on time. And she wakes me up just before my alarm does too. So it gives me a couple minutes to just lie there while I psych myself up to get up out of bed. It really helps to have a nice warm house coat to get into. And I look forward to quiet time with a cup of coffee. There's a little, I think it's a scrappy pad in there. Yeah, tea-dyed papers. And this is from a calendar page. And that one's empty. Oh, maybe I should put something in there. I think I'll put a ruler in here. Remind me. Oh, this sailboat stamp. I really like that. Oh, and same with that one. Oh no, this is the one. Right, so I'll put it here. Go and remind me to put something in that pocket. That's lovely. Being on a boat and seeing killer whales. And that's something that we got to experience once years ago. Just not that far away from us. There was 3 of them, and they were doing that thing where they jump up and fall on, splash onto the water. I think it's called breaching. It was amazing. And that was back before I was super duper into taking pictures, but just as well because I got to be in the moment and really enjoy it. So here we've got a card, and then we've got a little flippy thing here. Writing space in there. You'll put that here. Yeah. Or does it go in there? Oh, I guess it did, yeah. What's in here? So might as well just keep it in there because I don't want to cover this up. I like it. It's a little fish charm there. Lithograph. And there's also a well painted sailboats. And this shell that's in there, that's from the Sea of Galilee. Put that netting to look like fish netting. And that's a faux wax seal made from hot glue gun wax. And in here we've got another journal card made from, this is from a vintage book about the ocean. And I just put this in here. This is a picture that I printed out years ago. Oh my goodness, probably 23 years ago, of the earth. You can see how much the earth is ocean. Yeah, ocean's pretty important in so many ways. And I love this vintage postcard here. It's beautiful. So I think he'll like this, especially if I add something to that empty pocket. You know how grandkids are. You don't want to give them something with an empty pocket. Oh, and I forgot to point out, I put some, starfish is getting caught there, some little beads here that color the blue theme in the journal. Look forward to giving this to him. When I give it to him during maybe a time when he has just time to just sit there and look at it right away, maybe when they're over here. And yeah, he's been asking about when I'm gonna make him another journal. So, and I didn't remind him that I was working on this one. He forgot about it after a while, but it started, his interest in wanting one of these started when I made the other ocean journals. And he said, oh, can you make me an ocean journal? And that's when he said, picked out this and said to put some driftwood in it. I think he'll like it. I have a sale on right now in my Etsy shop. Winter sale, 25% off the journals that are in there. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm working on a new journal. It's probably about, I guess about this size, but it only has one signature. Not sure when I'll get it done. But in the meantime, there's a sale, so have fun. Take care. Thanks for watching. And, you know, I think I don't regret making my grandson journals from the time he was little. Because you know something? He's really enjoyed them. And it's made him appreciate handmade things more too. And his family, they really appreciate handmade stuff too. Take care. Bye.